Hey everybody. So today we are going to talk about which pieces of washing the washer I have figured out, okay? And I would like to showcase here that I was finally able to get a set of shelves that I managed to put together and that did not drive me crazy in the process. So I'm pretty excited that things are off the floor. That feels really good. Um, so the kind of washer I have is an older model Kenmore. It was here at my house when I bought my house. They left it here, which is perfectly fine with me. And if you can see over here, it says 70 series. It's the Kenmore 70 series. There are a lot of people on YouTube who have shown us how to do cleaning of washers that are really similar to this model. They have a couple of more knobs usually, but very similar. So Kenmore had them for a long time. But if you go on Sears Direct, SearsPartsDirect.com, what you will find is that the model, the 70 series or anything like that, is just not there. You will also find that there is no model number here. I insist that there's a model number. Even the repairman today couldn't find the model number on mine. And I've taken pictures in the back and everything. There's just no model number. Usually you would see it here at the rim. Let's see if I can do it. Here at the rim, around here, occasionally on the door. I've also looked on the back, taken pictures on the back. He turned the whole thing over. He didn't find it either. So it's not just me. I'm much more kind than he is. I did learn that today. But anyway, so the deal is, if you've watched any of these YouTube videos about cleaning a washer, you know that there's a lot of parts in here for some reason. I did not grow up with a family who washed the washer on its own or ever cleaned it. So I suspect that just the loss in water quality that we've experienced in the past 40 or so years is why we have to do this now. You're really supposed to do it once a month. I didn't know that. What I've been using for about 4 months is this brand of detergent sheets. If detergent sheets are new to you, I'll show you what they look like. They're this times 2. They have a little perforation down the middle, and they're awesome in that they're teeny tiny. You know, this is a full sheet. This is supposed to be for a full load. In the water where I live, you have to really use a sheet and a half, or it's just not going to happen for you. But these are just supposed to dissolve, right? Like they're just soap, and they feel kind of like dryer sheets, but they're just soap. So they should dissolve in that much water, right? Like you got, I don't know, 20 gallons of water or something in there. So shouldn't be a problem. However, every month that I have used these, regardless of scent or non-scent or whatever, my clothes have started getting less and less clean. So that led me to really understand that these are not good for me long term. I'm hoping that the company is going to write me back soon. So because I ordered after I first ordered the first one and it worked well, I ordered a bunch kind of for the duration. And I said, listen, I don't want to give you a bad review. Everybody's water is different. I'm sure this works for somebody, but I need, to not have 200 loads worth of soap I can't use in my house. So we'll see how that goes. But I will say, I was talking with the hardware store guy earlier today. He said his family uses Clean People brand, and they've had really good luck with it, and it is working well to their knowledge. So anyway, I'm not going to be able to show you quite the whole clean today, only because I don't have a splicer. I don't know how to edit in. That's part of messy homesteads. But what I am going to show you, I decided to go ahead and make this video partway through scrubbing with a toothbrush because I want you to just see kind of where we're at. Okay. And then I'll make part 2 will be like the clean version, and we can go through whatever best practices I came up with. So, and I'll also show you in part 2 how this particular 70 series is set up so that you know how to take it apart. Because the repairman who came today, Gaslighter Extraordinaire, I think is his handle, insisted that none of this is real. He insisted that you never need to clean your washer, that no one on YouTube knows anything about anything, and that technicians like him wouldn't have jobs if anybody on YouTube was correct. That's, of course, complete nonsense. There's always a reason for tradesmen to be around. And there's always a reason for DIYers to be around. Like, the world is big. We can all exist here. So in addition to kicking him out of my house past a certain point because he was belligerent and rude, and I feel sure that he has hit a woman at some point in his life, if not regularly, I am going to show you where I'm at. So what we've got here is this thing here. Also, in videos I've seen, no one explains what the agitator is. They just assume we all know what it is. Well, that's nonsense. We don't know everything. So anyway, that's the agitator, the thing with the pole coming up out of the center, okay? That's the agitator. What you're going to see here, if I can move some of the dirty bits over, is, and I'm sorry we have to do it this way, but we do, because messy homesteads for disabled people sometimes do not involve cell phones because we are trying to live a low radiation life. So I wouldn't have the energy or the ability to move my hands if the radiation were in the picture. So here we go. So this here, you can